Greenberry Woods and I do, and we're adjusting the dials. Thank you very much. Okay, 23 minutes past 8 o'clock. Wow, we're on Friday night. Yeah, put on input. There you go.
Thank you.
Isn't it cool talking while you're... Oh, gosh. Anyhow, welcome to the Marky Ramone Show. Tonight we have with us Crank, very local group, and let's just get them to say hi real quick, and then... there.
Hello, everybody out in Radio Land.
Hi. Hey, this is on.
Yes, Jamie from Crank, and also Rick.
Yeah, that's me.
Correct.
Me. Which microphone do you have? You have
I have the RCA one.
You have this one right here.
Item or something.
Okay. All right. I just want to adjust the dials here. Oh my gosh. We'll open up the phone lines later on, and you can ask them any question you would like. Any question you would like. And we'll be right back after this public service announcement.
Miles Davis, Sketches of Spain. In the time it takes to play a great jazz piece like this, somewhere, someone will be struck by disaster. A flood, a fire, an evacuation from their house, their home. Fact is, disasters happen every 10 minutes of every day. Now, we may not hear of all of them, but think about it. There's no such thing as a small disaster. That's why there's the Red Cross, to help people in need get food, clothing, and a place to rest. And you can help too. Support the American Red Cross. Call 1-800-842-2200. Again, that's 1-800-842-2200. And remember, every 10 minutes means someone else needs your help. Because disaster never rests.
Brought to you by the American Red Cross and WECS, Willimantic.
Okay, and we're back here in the studio of WECS, something very different.
Star Trek.
We're talking about Star Trek, and that's why we've invited Crank down here, so we can talk about Star Trek.
That's right. That's why we're here.
Oh my gosh, I gotta bring down these real low.
Hey, do we have any more headphones?
Here we go, we're perfect.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's great.
You got the finest pair of microphones in this place.
I didn't say microphones, I said headphones.
Yeah, headphones, that's what I said.
Uh-huh. There we go. That's just like Crank, a very local band,
Drop
you
the
said.
421, they're expensive.
Yes.
Hi, folks.
Man.
I think I'm going to temporarily take over this radio show because obviously Marky Ramone is still totally incompetent that he can't possibly
I'm ready
find enough. Actually, you did manage to scrounge up enough microphones for us all, so we're all very
Give me
deeply
applause.
indebted.
Applause.
We're all plugged in.
I think you had a
Hello,
couple
hello.
of
Thank you.
beforehand.
Okay. Let's start off this interview now. Each of you are from other bands. Do you ever feel that each of you have taken something from your previous band and contributed it to Crank, or is Crank something totally different in itself?
It's a new animal.
Yeah.
There's things that come up. But they always change. They go through a metamorphosis.
Are there any outside influences, like bands that inspired you? Or?
Okay, Rick, I'm going to let
Depends
you
which
take this
decade
one.
you're talking about. We'll say Eddie Cochran in the 50s.
Oh,
in the 60s?
stop
I don't
it.
know.
Oh
what do
my
you want?
gosh, I can't find any of
Pick
that.
a band,
in
any
your
band.
Beethoven?
Start early, and we'll go up from there. Okay.
Okay.
60s,
60s, we'll talk about
Beatles,
Beatles, yeah.
Blue Cheer,
Blue Cheer.
MC5.
Definitely MC5.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I saw them live.
Let's go to 70s,
70s. Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
Sabbath.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Now it gets into this heavy metal shit.
Hey.
Okay. 80s.
The Lurkers. Wait a minute. 80s? Chameleons.
Who?
The Chameleons.
Oh, the Chameleons.
Killing Joke,
Nah, not bad.
Psychedelic Furs.
Yeah.
Killing Joke, do you feel like they've changed at all, by the way?
Yeah, they
Not
suck.
one
Big
inch.
time. Have you heard their latest?
No, I don't
Millennium?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
We'll play it for you later.
I gave up listening.
10
to
albums. Like that.
Yeah.
10. And then what else after that?
Oh, XTC.
XTC.
They're a good band.
Yeah.
Not
Very
bad.
good, yeah.
For a bunch of wankers.
My Bloody Valentine.
Oh, gods.
Nirvana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dead.
Okay.
All right.
The Dead, no.
Grateful Dead, yeah.
Yeah.
I got all the
No,
tour
no,
tapes.
No. Nirvana's dead.
Oh,
Please,
yes.
not Cherry
That dead.
Garcia. Gosh.
He should be, but that's November.
Yes. That's about it.
Do you ever get discouraged being in Connecticut? I mean, do you find yourself saying, "Damn, we got to get out of the state"?
Did you look at our current mailing list?
No, I didn't.
We're not playing in the state this month
Woohoo!
for that very reason.
Like
I
whereabouts are you going?
Rhode Island and
Yeah.
New York City and
From
anywhere in
Hartford to Worcester.
Massachusetts. And
I'm telling you, it's
Worcester,
amazing trip.
Springfield, Boston. You know. all
Do you
that.
do
Those
you
places are happening.
do you feel like you're known in those places that you go?
No.
No.
Well, some places because we've been going back and forth to various, smaller places in these towns. So you build up a small following in each place, and you got to go from there.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
What are some of the? I just said that. Sorry. Do you ever have a problem with groupies? I know this is a serious question, and everybody wants to know this.
We only psychos follow us.
Yeah.
People that we don't want to follow us.
Or people have
They
a lot of
call
questions
us
about
at home
equipment.
and do weird things.
Wait, who's
man.
that? Oh,
Right.
I thought I saw
Hey
somebody.
man,
in
what
my-
kind of amp is that, man?
Yeah.
Those kind of peeps.
Strange people.
Were you? Now, I was gonna do a big long introduction to introduce you, and I totally forgot to do it. You've
You can
won.
do it now.
You've won.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell you-
Do it now!
we don't mind.
Lars, ask him something.
So Mark, ask them.
This
so
is the weather guy, right?
Who?
No,
Me?
no. This
Oh.
is the metal director.
Me?
Oh, I said,
No, metal, not weather. Metal. Metal, not weather.
I understand. I can
metal
get those
detector?
words. Yeah, that's
Looks
it.
like a
You know,
man.
I just walk into the walls. Oh, there's one. You know. Oh, there's another.
okay, here comes the big,
Here we
the big
go,
push right here.
ladies and
The
gentlemen.
Schmooze Fest has begun.
Oh, you're not going
As former members of the Sun Drops and Motivate, these lads have already gained critical praise for their live performances and alternative chart position with albums. This three-piece unit feels like a train running over your groin
Ouch.
while a cement brick is lopped on your head. Marshall crunching guitar
Who came up
chords
with that?
weave with greasy,
nothing to
distorted
do
bass lines to form a beautiful yet severe cacophony. How do you pronounce that?
Cacophony.
Cacophony.
Cacophony?
We'll get out the Websters later. The power storm of a drum, Eric.
Drummer. Will you give me that? Here, you want to do it? You want to do it right?
No, go ahead.
You want to do it right?
Hey, somebody tap the keg, man.
The power storm of drummer Eric causes the mulch like a 10-pound jackhammer through pavement. In recording, the boys just set up the mics and go,
Please don't
leaving
take
a
this
simple yet
seriously,
effective
fellas.
audio presence that is easily duplicated live. This is dead. Lyrically, the band chooses to explore the dark side of life and the ominous future we have on this planet. If you dare, check out this Top Fuel Nitro burning trackster as it burns up the track. P.S. All definitions of the word crank apply.
Okay. They are the winners of the 1993-94 Rock Rumble, Best Heavy Metal Hard Rock in the Advocate Grand Band Slam 94. Jamie was nominated the Best Guitarist in the same poll. Eric, the drummer, was also nominated for Best Drummer, and they were voted Best New Group in the Advocate's Best of the Bands 93 poll. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Crank. There we go.
And I wasn't nominated for nothing.
Sorry, I just had to do that.
As I was going to get into my question,
Is that a hunk of?
were you surprised to win all those Advocate polls?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
That's the modest
we-
answer.
No, it was okay. It was nice. It was nice to
Yeah.
be nominated. It was even more fun to win.
I can see you shaking your heads over there. Nah, we needed it, man. We deserved it. Everybody loves us. We're up, you know.
No, most people don't get it, but that's okay.
Oh, really?
Unlike the Advocate poll, which is for like all the restaurants and local businesses, which some people say is fixed, which I'm not saying that it is, but
A little payoff here, a little payoff there.
even though it's quite coincidental
Here,
that
there,
the
there.
all the winners are sponsors and
Well, we did fix before
ad
we
buyers
went
and
That's
the,
because they only pick. That's because they only rate those among the sponsors, and if there's only 10 sponsors, well, then they all get into the top 10 mark.
There you go.
Well, I don't know,
Well,
but
we
the
have
music
nothing to do with
poll,
that.
the
We have
music
nothing to
poll
do
is totally different because
Exactly.
like you don't buy anything
No,
from them.
that's
so.
people. That's just people
It's definitely the people, huh?
filling it in.
Just kind of at random, just like.
Oh wait, no, I think I heard a song
they
in there
either heard
about
us or they
crank.
like the name.
Something about read the Advocate.
Yeah, right. It's subliminal.
Right.
Actually, we
That's
have
what I
that
thought.
playing backwards on one of those stuff. Let's talk about the new EP you've got out here.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
2-song single, limited edition,
Woohoo.
pre-album release.
Ah. So when's the album coming out?
Good question.
It's a good
I
question.
see. It's a mystery.
Oh, I got it.
Ah.
We're still talking.
How can people like get this EP though? Is it in
They
stores?
can't.
Can't. No, it's radio.
That's why they should get their tape decks running
Out
right
now.
Now.
Start
Very
taping.
soon, yes, because we're gonna play something very shortly, right after this very new public service announcement. I didn't want to play the same one over.
There you go.
Yeah.
We share a single music.
and dance to a common beat.
Present. Executed.
Or disappeared.
Simply for their identity.
All for peacefully expressing their beliefs.
Every day, we at Amnesty International
Speak out.
to protect the basic human rights of peaceful people everywhere.
To create a voice for humanity that's heard all over the world.
To change the sounds of suffering.
To the sound of freedom. Raise your voice.
Call 1-800-AMNESTY and join Amnesty International.
It's your human right. 1-800-AMNESTY. We're back on the air now. Woohoo! Yes. Oh, my Mountain Dew, that reminds me. Yeah. Anyhow, we got crank now. This is called Trickle. Is that correct?
Trickle.
Yes, this it is. Yes.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Why is this song called Trickle, if I might be so bold?
Dedicated to Ronald Reagan.
Oh, I see.
And George Bush. One of those people we just love to make fun of.
Reaganomics, based on the trickle-down theory?
Absolutely.
Pretty much.
And how well they worked.
How political of you.
Right.
Not really.
I feel like I got caught in the trickle myself.
We all got left out of the trickle is what happened.
And we still are.
Yep.
All right, let's listen to Trickle, and we'll be back on WECS. Something differential.
Sean,
It's called Crank, right here at WECS. Oh, okie and we're going to get everybody back on air. And Nurse.
He got it, man. He got a headache.
He got it. No. Lars loves that more than I would.
What's that?
That type of music, right? That's more your style, isn't it?
I don't think it's a matter of style here. I think that we've transcended style. We're now into a total music form, which reaches out through the airwaves, into your speaker, grabs your ears, right into your soul, and communicates the meaning of that song.
What the heck is he talking?
I think he's got to write our next buyout.
Yeah, really.
Oh, he's good. we'll have him tell you the story about the bell tower later.
I used to wash his dishes.
One of the many mysteries of being in a band I take is not knowing what's around the corner. Will you be discovered by a major record label, or will you break up and go your own ways? You never know. Have you ever sought the advice of a personal psychic to get the idea of where you're headed?
Yes.
I don't want to touch that one.
Yes, we have.
We have, absolutely.
All because we know somebody very closely.
No, not 1-900 Dion.
No. This is a personal.
This is a real.
I see.
Yeah.
That's why I worded it that way.
Well, see, they called 1-900 Crank, but it wasn't quite a psychic line.
It was a psychotic.
Oh.
Joke.
It's Scorpio rising, that kind of.
Where exactly is Crank headed? Other than to,
I was going to say New York tomorrow night about this time.
Yeah, New York City tomorrow night.
You're on a tight schedule, I see.
Yes. No, actually, we're showcasing for labels right now. We showcase for RCA, and now we're showcasing for Relativity, Sony, and Caroline Records.
Oh, the big labels.
That's why we don't have a record, because we're waiting for somebody to pick it up. Get it?
I see.
So if we promote it too much, then we're screwed.
I understand
So
the
we're on
business
the
now.
cusp.
I've learned something today. Thank you. That's good. It's not. That's the major labels. It's not in indie or anything.
No.
Good.
It looks good.
Well, no, Relativity's in indie.
Oh, it is?
And,
Oh, but
yeah,
so-
Caroline's in indie as well.
RCA is.
Yeah.
RCA,
All right. For all those people out there who don't know what an indie is, anyone want to explain it?
independent record label.
Independent record.
There you go.
Wow, I just learned that yesterday.
Yeah, so that's why we just released the 2-song single to just keep our fans happy and everything like that, because we have a completed record waiting to be hopefully picked up by somebody.
So if somebody saw you at a show and they really liked your show, is there any way that they could get the tape?
No.
Just tonight, what they do is just tape
off the air. It's requested on the air. It's on the mailing list. It's on the mailing list.
Get the tape recorders out.
What to ask for.
Yeah.
And if you want to get on our mailing list, you can write to Crank at 35 Cortlandt Street, West Hartford, Connecticut, 06110.
And you get mysterious things in the mail. Later on the show, we'll be repeating that magic number for you.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you actually had a mailing list, because I know the band The Village, they have a mailing list. It's the first time I ever heard of someone having a mailing list. And it works out for you? Or
Oh, absolutely.
If you want to get on the mailing list, I suggest that you should call 456-2164.
I can give it out to you later on in the show if you don't have a pen handy right now.
There you go.
Tell us some more, actually, I can't read right now. There's a song you do called Sherry Ann.
Yep.
And it mentions, it's pretty vague, but have you ever killed somebody?
No. That's
We're not supposed to talk about that.
That's the song that we did.
I thought we told you not to mention.
Oh, that's the, oh my gosh.
What's going on? Well, okay, Rick, you can talk.
All right. Well, that's the song. We dedicate that song to the Troy-built wood chipper. And if you remember a couple of years ago, there was a fellow named Richard Crafts. And
good friend of ours.
History, and
That's what that song's about.
You got a bad woman you can't control. You got just the thing.
Kind of like that Guns N' Roses song from way back.
I hope
I remember.
What, the one that goes, I used to love her.
Yeah, but not that. We don't do it that queer.
No.
Okay. That's good.
Do you have any other
What'd it take, Mark?
songs besides the two on that?
Yeah, we have a whole bunch we brought.
Oh,
from the album.
He reaches into his pocket.
As a special preview, because you can't get these off the radio anywhere else.
Can't get these either?
No, you can't get any of them.
Is there anything?
This is all underground.
You can
This is
get
ultra underground.
stickers. If you get on the mailing list, you get all kinds of mysterious
Come to the
things in
shows.
mail.
Oh.
Yeah, come to the shows.
So basically, if you can't go to the show, like you're under 21 or 18, and
We've done some shows where you can go in to see us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all ages. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all ages.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Ooh. You got like a lot of moshers up there dancing around, or?
It depends.
A lot of question marks.
Yeah, mostly question marks. Although there was somebody hanging from a chandelier one night. That was kind of fun.
I see.
Nifty.
Would you say that most of your fans, do they fall under any kind of particular category, or do you think that they're just whoever happens to be there? Or?
Usually they fall underneath the table or the chairs because they had a bit much to drink, but you know.
I see.
Huh, that's a good sign.
A large demographic, let's put it
Especially at an all-ages show, I take it.
Yeah, especially at all-ages shows. Those are the most interesting.
Okay, we're going to come right back with another song by Crank after this public service announcement.
Cindy here for the Environmental Defense Fund at the supermarket with some smart shoppers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what's for dinner? Pudding! Excellent. What kind? Vanilla, chocolate, lemon mousse. Oh, how sophisticated. Why, thank you. Okay, shoppers, when shopping for pudding, what's the most important things to look for on the label? 100% pudding! Besides that, package made from recycled material. Bingo. All sorts of products and packaging are now being made from the paper, plastic, metal, and glass that you recycle. But to keep recycling working, you have to buy those products. So when you pick up a package, read the label. Just make sure it's pudding. It's for all kinds of products. As long as they're pudding. This is Cindy saying for a free brochure on buying recycled, call 1-800-CALL-EDF or 1-800-PUDDING. Come on. Oh, all right. 1-800-CALL-EDF. This message from the Ad Council, the U.S. EPA, and the Environmental Defense Fund.
And WECS Willimantic. All right, we're back with Crank in the studio live. Or semi-live, I should say. We got another song here by them. It's called Wake Up Call. Do you want to give a little intro to it, or?
Let me think. Yeah.
Do you remember what it's about? No.
Yeah, I know what it's about. It's another one of our political songs.
It's another stupid PC
about
song.
waking up to what's happening around.
Ah, okay.
Basically, yeah.
And we'll check it out here live on WECS. And maybe we won't. You sure it's Friday? Beans.
Absolutely.
I have all the buttons pressed, don't I? Lars?
What?
Wake-up call, crank on WECS. Woohoo! There you go. Put back to the input.
Yeah, we were talking about some interesting stuff over here. About where you're producing your stuff. Like these two tunes right here were produced at Studio 45 in Hartford?
Yeah, it's in the old Colt building underneath the Blue Dome in Hartford. And it's a collaborative studio. It was started as a band studio. And there's about 4 or 5 people who are partners in the thing. And it's kind of taken over. Some great bands would come through there.
Yeah. Including, on your list right here, the Shrugs.
Yeah.
They recorded there.
Monsterland. St. Johnny did work there.
St. Johnny.
Crystallized Movements have done work
there. The Lilies
Fluffer was just in with Julian Cope.
Right.
The Lilies.
Yeah.
Just finished
the Lilies. Just finished an album. JC and the Superstars were an up-and-coming New York band. Geez, there's been a whole bunch of people. There's a lot of people. Good bands. Really interesting bands.
But you're the only band that's a partner in Studio 45, right?
Us, and there's a second project, the side project called Hexen House.
Right.
Which includes, believe it or not, the drummer from Physical Graffiti, John McElhoney.
That's the Led Zeppelin tribute.
Tribute band, right? And they do this sort of melted thing called Hexen House, which is German for witch house.
And do you think that's significantly different from your current style?
It's
yes.
Jamie, yeah. How would you describe it?
Hexen House is goth.
Yeah.
And we are hard alternative.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a way to kind of just vent your creative energies on the other side.
Yeah. It's an art project on the side.
Right. And a little while ago, Studio 45 was having some trouble, and then you had another partner came in?
Yeah, a fellow named Dave Schumann, who was connected with the woman who writes all the lyrics for Hexen House. Managed to come in and saved us from losing our shirts.
That's going good now.
Yeah, it's going really good. The place is booked solid.
It's picking up, and you got
really. It's been hard for us to get in there and do any work.
Wow. And do you think that your contact with these other bands has anything to do with? Does it have any changes on your style, or do you feel like...
Stylistically, absolutely not.
Right.
No, but in terms of just getting sonics, and just the sounds that come out of the studio, because the more you work in there, the better you get at it.
Right.
So I think that if we were to record this record again, it would sound better than it does. WECS.
He wasn't sure it was a show.
Oh, really? It's because I'm here. He wasn't sure if it was Saturday nights anymore. Monkey Ramone show got moved from Saturday night, 7 to 11, to Friday night, 8 to 11.
24 hours earlier.
And then, of course, at 11 o'clock Saturday nights is
Pure Metal. Thank you very much.
I'm going to miss you. It's going to be weird. I guess some urban guy's going to come down after me tonight.
Yeah, I know. And there's like, what's before me now? Jazz?
Yeah, probably jazz.
All the jazz
radio.
I don't know if you folks have ever like really listened to the jazz DJs or anybody out there. Why do they all talk like this all the time?
Okay, next will be Charlie Parker from 1955.
Yeah, exactly.
Recording.
Like Ronald
Jackson. They read the back of the whole album sleeve. They read the whole thing.
Yeah, you know who was mixing the drinks that night.
I mean, it wasn't as if the music is boring enough. You gotta listen to this guy drone on. I came down here.
Let's ring it off the hook now.
I came down here last week or a couple weeks ago. It was
American art form, my friend.
Well, okay. Well, so is painting chickens. All right, but
that's not uniquely American. We're talking uniquely American.
Oh, I see.
Painting chickens actually goes back to pre-Druid times.
Yes, it does.
I see. Do you think that this has an influence on your albums at all?
Absolutely. This has influenced our music, very specifically. Especially the next song that Jamie would like to play for you right now, called "Bored."
No, I'm sorry. You're not the DJ. You don't know what he's going to put up.
Actually, that's the next one. First, I wanted to play this the weird backwards music.
Yes, we do want to tell everybody that gets on the mailing list or wants to call the station that the flip side of the single are the same two songs, Trickle and Haze, backwards.
It's the mysterious B-side.
No,
we like
not even labeled on the.
It's not labeled. Yeah.
Why is this? Is it a production error? Is it deliberately done this?
No, glorious.
We love it.
It's glorious.
It sounds. The melodies are beautiful.
Was it true that Rob Halford helped you on this?
No, that piece of I didn't say it.
Who is that?
Well, we're gonna check this out.
Break on the law. Break.
This is pretty nifty. Don't you love that word? Backwards.
Nifty.
The first one would be trickle. Backwards.
No, you're wrong. Susie Hayes.
Ah,
the second
backwards.
because it's backwards.
As we blow out the speakers here. Devil worshippers hanging outside the studio right now. Oh, you were going to cue it up?
Huh?
I'm sorry. Lars is masterfully doing something here. In order to do that backwards, did you like have to put your music sheets in front of a mirror to read it backwards, or how did this happen? Just be one of the mysteries of music, huh?
No, it's very easy. We were in the studio, we drew a pentagon on the floor, we started burning some incense, and done.
There you go.
You said
Okay.
Oh, you chicken! You didn't play the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing?
Oh man!
Oh, there's 2 songs. It's wonderful.
It's okay. No, it's okay. Let the listeners request it. Let the listeners request it.
They can request it.
It's okay.
On the request line.
It's there.
Is this the, okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
We've got the board next.
Which is a song about Hartford.
This is our song about Hartford.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, exactly.
Called Bored.
It says it all.
Bored.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have one thing to say about Hartford. It's full of a bunch of people who don't know how to drive.
Not just Hartford, though. All of Connecticut. Where are you guys going to be playing next? Anywhere that they can follow you?
I got my whole list here. I'm going to do a disgusting little promo here. Tomorrow night, if you're in New York City, we're playing at Nightingale's. Next Thursday, September 8th, we'll be at Reflections in New Haven. That following Saturday, we'll be in Fairhaven, Massachusetts at the Exit Club. That's near New Bedford, Mass.
Do you have dates for that? September
10th.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry.
On the following Monday, September 12th, we'll be at the Living Room in Providence, Rhode Island. The following Thursday, September 15th, we'll be at Ralph's Chadwick Square Diner in Worcester. Friday, September 16th, the L&G Club in New London. Friday, September 30th at Infinities in Springfield, Mass. And then finally back at home at JP's downtown Hartford, Saturday, October 1st. That's it.
All right.
All right. And
if you want to get on the mailing list, just call us at the station here, 456-2164. I'll give it off to you off the air. And I want to thank you guys for coming down, Jamie and Rick from Crank.
Well, thanks for having us.
If you ever have a chance, definitely go check them out. And this is one of the songs called Bored, and we'll be back right after this. WECS, Willimantic.
Everyone's got to think I'm crazy.
This is Jamie Sherwood from Crank, and you're listening to the Marky Ramone Show on WECS.